In the 3rd century BC, Alexander the Great founded a sprawling, bustling metropolis on the coast of the Mediterranean. Alexandria quickly became the unmatched center of the ancient maritime world. To mark the entrance to this thriving port, the city's rulers commissioned an architectural masterpiece. It was the Pharos, one of the original 7 wonders of the ancient world. The tower functioned as more than a navigational aid. It was an engineering marvel designed to project the absolute power and wealth of the Egyptian empire to every approaching vessel. That massive monument stood for centuries, until the 14th century when the ground began violently shaking. A powerful earthquake caused the lighthouse to collapse into the sea. For the next 600 years, the ruins sat lost, buried beneath 23 feet of water at the entrance of Alexandria's harbor. Without physical evidence to study, medieval travelers created wildly conflicting accounts of its appearance. Their descriptions often felt more like fantasy than historical reality. The modern reality is a dense field of 3,000 unidentifiable massive granite blocks scattered across 3 acres of the murky Mediterranean seabed. Rebuilding an ancient wonder from this state is an immense challenge, an attempt to reconstruct a monument of world-class significance using nothing but thousands of weathered fragments lost in the sand and tide. Architect and archaeologist Isabel Harry leads a team with a singular objective: to digitally reconstruct the Pharos from the seabed up. Their primary tool is a mapping technique called photogrammetry. Over 28 weeks of diving, the team captured 50,000 high-resolution photographs of the sunken granite. This animated diagram shows how specialized software processes that enormous volume of imagery. The program plots the exact coordinates of every single rock, turning raw topographic data into a unified 3D digital map. By mapping the entire debris field, the technology virtually drains the ocean. The murky water is replaced by complete clarity, exposing all 3 acres of the scattered ruins. This digital landscape provides the first physical, verifiable proof of the lighthouse's existence, shifting the Pharos from a legendary myth into measurable science. Examining this new map, the team identified several straight-edged cornerstones. This photograph shows the sloping walls of the older pyramids at Giza, a contrast to the cornerstones found underwater, which proved the lighthouse's base was perfectly vertical. Nearby on the quayside, investigators examined a granite fragment nearly 12 meters long. A distinct, carefully carved groove running down its side suggested it was once part of a massive doorway. Using their 3D models to test-fit scattered fragments, the team successfully reassembled a 200-ton entrance. Reconstructing this doorframe confirms the monumental scale of the architecture. This was a structure deliberately built to dwarf anyone who approached it. While medieval scholars like Ibn Battuta and al-Balawi recorded precise dimensions for the tower's total height and wall thickness, they used units of measurement like spans, terms with no modern equivalent. While the photogrammetry data perfectly maps the fallen base, it cannot determine the tower's original vertical elevation on its own. This schematic diagram highlights the critical link. The outside edge of the reconstructed doorframe provides the exact physical thickness of the exterior wall. Matching this measurement of 6 feet 10 inches to Ibn Battuta's texts provides a reliable conversion factor for his mysterious 10 spans. By applying this ratio to the other dimensions recorded by medieval scholars, the team can project the lighthouse's full vertical height, bridging modern imaging with historical literature. The final design confirmed by the data rises in 3 tiers. As seen in the architecture of Kite Bay Fort, the structure rises from a square base to an octagonal middle, and finally to a circular top. The completed digital reconstruction reveals a colossal tower reaching almost 330 feet into the sky, its exterior clad in gleaming limestone. At the peak was a technological wonder of the ancient world, a system of fires and iron mirrors designed to reflect a guiding light 30 miles out to sea. Reaching the height of a 32-story building, the Pharos was the ancient world's first skyscraper, rivaling modern steel structures built 2 millennia later. When active, the lighthouse functioned as a vital navigational beacon, while also acting as an intimidating billboard for the conquerors of Egypt. The investigation began with a shattered, submerged myth. By scanning the seabed and matching that data against historical records, the team forged a scientifically accurate, three-dimensional, resurrected monument. The Pharos stands as the ultimate testament to ancient engineering genius, proving that with modern technology, no ancient wonder is truly lost forever.